Hi everyone, my name is Oni Rasakanya. The name Oni is actually in Afrikaans it means a teacher, and that means I'm not a teacher by profession but by name. Well, today I'm going to tell you my story. I actually studied in a school in a very rural area where there is no resources and no textbooks. I remember I got my maths textbook in August. And despite that, I managed to pass my matric with at least a distinction in mathematics, and I was actually the first to do that. Well, I've always wanted to further my studies in university, but I couldn't get a bursary, so I decided to come into Joburg in 2001, where the only job I could find was a security guard. I worked as a security guard for 8 years, and during that time I got married and I had these very little, two little boys. I love them very much. While I was still working as a security guard, one day I was off duty and my supervisor called me to come and help out because someone was absent. So that is the day that changed my whole life actually.
Hi, my name is Lorato Manchidi. I grew up in Mamelodi. I grew up with a perfect family. I had a great childhood. I like to laugh a lot. I remember my mom who used to care about me. She used to sing to me and tell me that she loves me, that I'm the most adorable girl she has. Unfortunately, when I was about 7, my mom passed away and my sister was about 14. It was a very sad time for all of us. And I remember I couldn't stop crying because my mom was no longer going to be here around to tell me that I was the most beautiful girl she's ever seen or sing to me ever again. I felt this big hole in my heart that I felt could never go away. And till now, I still remember her and the person she used to be.
Hi, my name is Gift Khadima. I had the awesome privilege of actually matriculating in Cornerstone College, and that was in the year of 2011. And I've always been fascinated by planes ever since I was young. Always had the awesome privilege of being taken to the airport by my grandfather because he worked there. During my early primary schooling years, I was in a school in Limpopo, and one day it actually hit me that I wasn't seeing enough planes.
Yeah, the reason I'm saying the day changed my life is because I got this newspaper while I was at the post, and I read through the newspaper. I got this ISASA internship advert, and I was not even sure whether I am going to make it, especially because I never thought of being a teacher. And I applied and I got, they called me up to come and write a test, a maths test and English test. And then I got through, and that is how I am a teacher today.
When my mom passed away, she was an employee at Cornerstone College. The story of 2 girls being left behind touched Mrs. Hurlin's heart, and she promised to pay for our high school education, me and my sisters. My sister matriculated in 2006, and now I'm matriculating.
In 2007, I came to Cornerstone College, and that's when I started my high schooling career. And Cornerstone College really did fuel my passion even more because I had the privilege of joining the Model Flying Club, where I met a great man by the name of Dr. Hurlin. A man once told me that for many the sky is the limit, but for pilots it's their home. And every time I fly, I always feel at home.
I'm currently doing my final internship at Cornerstone, where I'm working with Mrs. Barker, a very experienced maths teacher. I'm learning a great deal from her, and I'm excited about my future because I only have 2 modules to complete my degree. So definitely I'm going to complete my degree this year. Thank you, Cornerstone, for what you have done for me. In the future, I want to see myself helping those kids who are in rural areas where there's no resources, enough resources to help them, and lack of highly qualified teachers as well. So I'm really sure that I'm going to help them to become teachers, scientists, and so on. So yeah, that is what I'm really going to do.
Thank you to the staff of Cornerstone College for supporting us when we needed the support the most. Because Mrs. Holland fulfilled her promise to us, we now have a quality education that will give us a brighter future.
I'll always be thankful to Cornerstone College for having given me the platform to actually pursue my passion. My utmost dream is to actually become an airline pilot, and that is where I'll pursue until I achieve it. I am currently studying at Wonderboom Airport at the school called the Xavier, and I'm doing my commercial pilot license. Aviation is not very cheap. It costs a lot, and especially being raised by a single mom, it hasn't been an easy road for me. But I'd actually like to thank Cornerstone very much because I actually work here part-time. So thank you very much to Cornerstone College for having given me the opportunity to be able to go for my career and pursue it full on.